in Austria, Europa League Group B, first game away from home for Liverpool. Big 3 points, 1-0 down at half time. A little bit worried. Substitutions made it for me. All three that came on, all three scored. Luis Diaz was brilliant. Darwin Núñez, lovely penalty. What a goal from Diaz. What a move. Gravenberch the ball across. Went off injured. A little bit worried about that. Salah comes on and gets his goal. 3-1. Really dodgy. A lot of changes. 11 changes first half away from home. Europa League. Never easy. They didn't have enough of the ball. We'd all the ball even in the first half. They'd 1 or 2 chances in the first half. It was a lovely finish, has to be fair. Gravenberch did not close him down at all, did he? He just did not close him down at all. But a 3-1 away win in Austria, I'll take it, considering we're 1-0 down at halftime. We're doing these comebacks, lads, boys and girls. We are comeback kings now. We're unbelievable. The amount of comebacks we've had in this is crazy. So hit the like button, hit the share. You know what to do, guys. Hit the like and share for the Reds to win 3-1. I did say 3-1. It was 3-1, and I will absolutely take it. Who stood out for you? As I said, substitutions made it from you. Young Bjasetic was on a yellow. He had to be taken off. Looked a little bit rusty, but he's been out of the game a long, long time. But if you've got the likes of Mo Salah, McAllister, Darwin Núñez to come on, and like these type guys to come on, you know, that's what it's all about. That is what it's all. Slobosai as well did well when he comes on. Very elegant player. But a big win for the Reds, away from home. Get in. Simicast was shocking, says Rooks. Seamus Moore, good win, a good experience for the young lads. Absolutely. Prez Salah, man of the match. Mo Salah, of course, came on and got a goal straight away. It was unbelievable. Sir Oswald, hi all. Sir Oswald, hit the like, hit the share. Let's get that like up to 10. 10 people in, only 7 likes. Like. Let's go. Good win, still away from home. Any win away from home is good in any competition. It could be even tiddlywinks. Any away win is good. As I say, especially when you weren't playing good in the first half. A lot of changes. A lot of young lads out there. Good atmosphere, it looked like, in Austria. LASK. They're third in the Austrian Bundesliga behind Sturm Graz and Red Bull Salzburg. But they're not that good, really, are they? I mean, we had about 70% possession in that game. Even in the first half, we didn't play well. We'd all the ball, but just hadn't got the penetration. But when you bring on the likes of a Darwin Núñez and Mohala, McAllister, Slobosai, these boys in the second half, it was only a matter of time, and eventually we ran out 3-1 winners. So who stood out? Yeah, Simicast wasn't great, I suppose. Bjasetic looked a bit rusty. Gravenberch was hot and cold, but had a bit of an injury. Let's hope it's not too serious. Looked like he might have pulled something, so he went off. But we just had far too much. It's the bench, all about the bench, isn't it? And the bench was far too good in the end. We should win all the games in this group, really. We should win this group. Handy enough. Your 3 home games, you have to win your home games. Fairly good at home, so I'd expect us to win our home games. And if you could pick up at least 1 away win, you know, you've got 12 points, you know. Still work to do. We won't write it off just yet, but the final is in Dublin, my hometown. So I am looking forward to that one at least. We have to cut some slack for the rusty players. I am, yeah. I'm not throwing in any slack for rusty players. Like Bjasetic hasn't played in like a million years, and all these young lads. Ben Doak was brilliant, especially in the first half. Really good, tearing them to shreds, and it just wasn't anybody on the far post. Luis Diaz was dangerous, but what a goal! Lovely ball over the top. Gravenberch ran onto a square ball. Luis Diaz, keeper, was past him before he could even say meow. Penalty, I thought was just a little bit soft. He caught him after the ball was played, Diaz, and then lovely finish from Darwin Núñez to get us back into it at 1-1. And then Salah with the lovely little finish, nutmeg finish near the end to put a nice little gloss on it. But they scored a lovely goal, didn't they? I still thought that Gravenberch or the defence should have rushed the ball, should have did better for it. It was a bit lackadaisical, you know, this half-hearted sort of block, but it was a good finish. I don't think it was much Kelleher could have done. Kelleher had 1 or 2 good saves as well. So all around a really good away win. The only sticking point, of course, was Gravenberch going off with that. Looks like maybe, well, I hope it's not too bad. Let's hope it isn't too bad of an injury, but he went off midway through the second half with a bit of an injury, so that's about it. Zayn Hanif is in. Our attack is going to carry us a long way this season. We still got to tighten up, because against a better team, they had 1 or 2 chances when they were 1-0 up. Against a better team, you'll struggle, but we've come back a lot. That's a good mentality. The mentality is starting to come into the team. When we go 1-0 down, we don't panic. We did it come back against Bournemouth with 10 men. We did it against Newcastle away with 10 men. We even did it again. We did it tonight with 10 men. We did it again. You know, we're doing a lot of comebacks. Comeback City. Wolves the weekend. 1-0 down, 1-3-1. So similar scoreline. I think we were good. Deserved it for the second half display. Great to see young Bjasetic on the pitch second half. Really was. Passing the ball around. Good 60 odd minutes for him. Kanate was there. Van Dijk was back into the defence. It was great to see Keller in goal. Pulled off 1 or 2 good saves. No real chance for the goal, let's be fair. But we should be too good for this, to be fair. We really should. We should be winning. We should be walking it without, being too arrogant. But we should be too good. Conceding first half all the time is toxic positivity. Tired of it, says Ali, look, it is what it is at the moment. We're not strong in that first 15-20. We'll always give away a chance, but that wasn't finished though. I mean, that wasn't even a half chance. Edge of the area, need closing down. Need to be closing down a lot faster than that. Really do. We really do. Yeah, it's toxic positivity. Well, I mean, it reacts us, it makes us come out of our slumber. It sort of gives us a kick up the arse and we get playing. And as I say, we've come back 4 or 5 times now this season already. I mean, ridiculous comeback times. Comeback kids. We are the comeback kids. But I take 3-1. I mean, at half time, 1-0, you take 2-1. Never mind 3-1. But I always thought the bench was strong, and I'm delighted he brought a strong bench away from home. So it was good to start a group, no matter what competition it is, like Champions League or Europa League, just to get off. An away win, beautiful. Really is. Sets you up. I think we have 2 home games then next. I think it's Toulouse. To win or to lose. I don't know if the scoreline of Toulouse and Union Gardendez was tonight. If anybody knows, throw it in there. Maybe Owen from Cop On Podcast will be able to say, because I didn't get the scoreline of the Toulouse game. Evening all, hope you're well. Comeback kids, solid result. What a start of the season. Srob needs to say, Sobo. Big Bad Dom, Owen, Big Bad Dom. What a player. Looks big, he's strong. He's 22. Were you that big and strong at 22? Wow. He's got everything. He's absolutely everything. Even when he came on, silky touches. There it is there. 1-1. Oh, suits us all the way. 1-1 draw. Union SG 1, Toulouse 1. So Liverpool on top of 3 points. A draw was a good result for Liverpool when you think about it. We're already 2 points clear. We only played 1 game. 1-1 draw earlier. A 3-0 win for the Reds. I will take it all night long. See, the others will eat each other alive because they're all sort of on a similar level. Toulouse and LASK. They'll all be eating each other alive. Liverpool just keep chipping away, winning your games, win your home games. You're out of it probably with a game or 2 to spare. You've won the group. You know what I mean? If you can win 4 games out of 4, you'd have 12 points. Probably win the group on 12 points. And that'll be done deal. And you can just relax for the last 2. I know they're worth a few quid, but nowhere near as much. Probably a third the amount of much money they're worth in the Champions League. The Champions League is really where we got to get at. Remember, if you win this competition, you get into the Champions League next season. And not only that, is it a trophy that Jurgen Klopp has not won. This is the one trophy he's not in his mantelpiece. And of course, the final is in Ireland, is in Dublin, my hometown. And that would be absolutely beautiful. Yo, Dave, I just finished the watch along, says Henry Ray Baker. Oh, watch along, fair. Congratulations on that. Always good to get a watch along. When you're winning games, especially away from home in Europe, it's always good. Tally ho, Dave. He is in the house. Gary Richards. And of course, my old bro, Mark Forrest, putting in Cop On Podcast and Henry Ray's channel. So give them a sub. Give them your love. As I say, guys, hit the like, hit the share. Let's go. 3-1 away win for the Reds in Austria against LASK. And they took a shock lead. And they're probably good for it. We were slow. We were lethargic, as we have been. The only reason I'm letting them away with the young team out, plus with a team that probably never played, kicked the ball together. Young Ben Doak was very good in the first half. Very exciting. Great to see young Stefan Bjasetic. The yellow card when it calmed him down and maybe not getting involved. He did do a silly tackle, even on a yellow, and he could have, any other night the ref could have sent him off as a stupid little tackle, but he got away with it. Liverpool have done enough. I'll take it. But that Luis Diaz goal was beautiful. And here we are again. It was a lovely little ball, little flick through. I think it was Elliott. Gravenberch ran onto it. First time cross, Diaz, bang, 2-1. That was a beautiful, beautiful goal. The penalty, Diaz taken down. I thought a little harsh. Lovely finish from Darwin, though. Darwin Núñez could have had a header as well in the first half. Probably should have scored in the first half, but didn't. But that penalty will do him a world of good. Then Mo Salah, of course, comes on. A lovely little nutmeg finish. Could have had 1 or 2 others, but 3-1 away from home. First game, 1-0 down. I will take it. And as I've just found out, the other game was 1-1. Union 1, Toulouse 1. So Liverpool on top with 3 points, baby. So we can relax and look forward to the West Ham at Anfield on Sunday. And most players should be fresh, should be ready to rock for the Sunday game, because the likes of Salah, Darwin, McAllister, Sob, they were only on late in the second half. So, you know what I mean. They didn't play more than 25 minutes. So it should have been enough. I'm just looking at it here. Salah's goal. Oh, lovely little finish. Beautiful. Little double nutmeg, is it? Little flick through the legs. Keeper maybe. Salah just beautiful finish from Mo to make it 3-1. Just to put the little icing on the cake. Mahala, the king of Egypt, scores again. Nice to keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Big up Jack. Jackie boy is in the house. Anfield Road TV. Happy days, Reds. Big win. Jack was live, of course, for the show. A big, huge live watch along from Jackie boy. I'm live on YouTube, so can't let anybody come in because this is YouTube and not StreamYard at the moment. I'm just coming on for a little while just to say congrats to the Reds. Very good second half. Little sloppy first half. Little inexperienced first half. Away from home, Europa League. A lot of youngsters. A lot of changes. Gravenberch, Bendo, Young Biasetic, you know, Sinakis. All these players playing that probably wouldn't get many starts. So you can let Kelleher in goal, of course. You can let them away with it. But second half, 2, 3, 4 changes made the difference. It was too good for LASK. And to be fair, I think we deserved it, especially in that second half display. And 3-1, I will absolutely take it, baby. And let's roll on Sunday for West Ham. Big shout out to Mick Moran for the Copy Podcast, who is in Dublin tonight, actually. He's probably watching this live, but he is in Dublin tonight having a beer. I was meant to meet him. I couldn't get in tonight, but hopefully meet him over the weekend for a beer. My bro, Mick Moran from the Copy Podcast. Defo, if you're watching, I texted you earlier, but you know what I mean. Mick, slant you, baby. Let's hope the final's in Dublin and Liverpool are in the final in Dublin. Well, the final is in Dublin, but let's hope Liverpool are in the final in Dublin next year. Big, bring Endo into the back line. Endo, was he playing centre half tonight? Yeah, he didn't. He wasn't great either, Endo. Look at stop-start. It's hard for him to get in. He didn't look settled tonight. 1 or 2 good tackles, but wasn't really in the flow. Maybe the pace of the game is just so different to the Bundesliga when he was with in Germany, in Stuttgart. But he wasn't great tonight, it has to be said. But he will come good. Do not get me wrong. Do you believe we didn't respect them? LASK with our starting lineup, says Henry. No, look, Europa League in these group stages, like you've 6 games, we've 5 games now to get out of it. Like your home games, 3 home games, 9 points. You know, should be 9 points for the Reds anyway. No, not really. You never go full 11 unless you go into the quarters or semis in this competition when it gets really serious. You know what I mean? Arsenal did it last season and teams like that. So you never go full. You know, you can rest 4 or 5 top players and just have them on the bench. The likes of Salah, the likes of, you know, like Mahala, McAllister, Slobosai, these guys coming on, bang, 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 will make the difference. And they did tonight. I'm worried about the West Ham game, says Ali. I'm absolutely not worried about the West Ham. Not at Anfield, though. Really good record at Anfield, of course. Not worried one bit. But we cannot give chances away to the likes of Antonio, you know, Ward, Prowse, all these type players. Bowen as well is dangerous, but we'll do a video Friday for that. That's on Saturday. Tonight it's all about Group E in the Europa League. Liverpool have beaten LASK from the Austrian Bundesliga by 3-1 and 1-0 down at half time. It's a good comeback. It's a good comeback. The only issue tonight was the early goal again. The mentality monsters took off, but that Gravenberch injury. If you heard that, and I didn't see Klopp's interview then, I'm just hoping it was precautionary. But when you sit down and ask to be taken off, it's not a good sign. So I'm hoping it's just a niggle. My God, we need it. He actually looked good, didn't he? Big, leggy. Did 1 or 2 things wrong, but whatever. When he was positive, it looked really, really good. We are not like City putting their third team out, says Mark. More second team though, I think. More second team. We don't really have a third team, to be fair. What do you make of Newcastle getting prime airing on Sunday? Don't know. Every team has to get prime. Every team is allocated in the Premier League. Every 20 clubs in the Premier League are allocated a Super Sunday or whatever. It has to be like that. I think Liverpool were second, or I think City, between City and Liverpool last year for the most games live. So I wouldn't be complaining. And most years it's Liverpool. Most years Liverpool in the top 3, most watched games, just because of the fan base. Worldwide fan base. Do you know what I mean? Hello Dave, haven't seen you live for ages. DH, TV, hit the like, hit the share. Liverpool beating LASK by 3-1. Comeback kids are on. 1-0 down at half time. A super strike from their player as well, though, wasn't it? Poor. Okay, Gravenberch didn't come out. Defending wasn't great, but it was a solid finish into the corner. Don't think Kelleher could have done anything about it. Liverpool reacted to it. Could have equalised, I thought. To be fair, I thought the header, good save keeper. He should have scored at Núñez, shouldn't he? Half time, few changes. Changes made the difference. Different positivity. And we just played better second half. More positive. The ball was going sideways, backwards, back to the keeper in the first half. It was just too negative. It was far too negative. You could have all the possession you wanted. It'd be 70% possession first half. It had no real chances. We didn't really test the keeper except for that header from Núñez. You know, second half, all the balls were forward. There was more positivity, more aggression, more closing down. And we were getting chances through their mistakes. That's what it's all about. The Gengen press was back. Nice win. Double header home games in Europa now. Try win them both and the group will be basically done before October. Exactly. Especially with the other game being a 1-1 draw. Union won. Toulouse won already. I mean, with Toulouse at Anfield in about 2 weeks, should win that. You're 6 points. You're rocking and rolling. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just win the games. Win what's in front of you. Let's hope injuries don't do anything. Gravenberch, let's all pray for Ryan Gravenberch that it's only a niggle and let's hope he's okay. But I just didn't like the fact he was sitting down and I didn't like that. You know, I wouldn't get up, but maybe it's just precautionary. Let's hope it is. But guys, hit the like, hit the share. Who was your man of the match, guys? Andrew Ward is asking who your man of the match was. I thought Luis Diaz was really good. He got the penalty, of course. And the second goal, the important second goal, I thought he was really, really good. Luis Diaz, dangerous every time he went forward. So for me, Luis Diaz, maybe man of the match. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. He's a few goals already. And that was the big thing thrown at Diaz. Could he score more goals? Could he get into double digits? I think he can. Would we be flying home tonight or tomorrow? No, we fly home tonight. We'd be flying home tonight. Austria, what, 2-hour flight? Shouldn't be any problem. 2.5 hour flight? No, like go on your holidays. Fly home tonight, get in early, light training tomorrow afternoon, Thursday afternoon, Friday afternoon, light training. Hopefully Gravenberch is okay for Sunday. You have a home game as well, so you don't have to travel. Should be perfect. It's perfect to have a home game when you're away on a Thursday rather than have to travel again on the Saturday going down to a hotel or something like that. So no, we should fly out tonight. I would say. I could be wrong. Henry, it's okay for me. I don't get home till our games, says Mark. Don't know what that one was about. I didn't see anything wrong with Ryan, says Henry. When he went off injured, he was sitting on the ground and went off injured like this. Ryan and Ben Doak. Ben Doak was brilliant first half. Died a bit second half, to be fair. Diaz, man of the match. Yes, Luis Diaz, man of the match for me. Ben Doak was great. Kelleher wasn't great, says Henry. I thought Kelleher was okay. I don't think he could do much with the goal, to be fair. Elliott was good. Elliott was decent, yes. Everything he did was positivity. Elliott is touching Diaz close for the man of the match for me. I'm just going to give it to Diaz because that second goal was beautiful. And it put us in front. He got the penalty. The all-important penalty. Wasn't a penalty. Silly tackle. I mean, the ball was going. Was doing nothing. And then he catches him. Stupid tackle. But I will absolutely take it. In Brighton are up next against AEK Athens. So, but look, a big win. Started 3 points in the bag. That's what it's all about, guys. Doak still only 17. 18 in November. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Felix, the ref, wasn't the great, but went card crazy. I have a feeling that Diaz has under the gear that he can hit, says Ali. Yeah, I think you're right. The Colombian prince, Luis Diaz. But what a finish, what a move, wasn't it? Great ball from Gravenberch, to be fair. Elliott set him free. First time cross. Straight, like a missile, straight to Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz running in. First time finish, keeper, no chance. 6-7 yards out. Boom! And I, for one, will take it. But big thing, as I say, is Ryan Gravenberch is hopefully okay. If anybody's heard that in the meantime, let me know. But look like a niggle. Let's hope that's all it is. And he's available for the West Ham visit Anfield on Sunday. So, Luis Diaz, man of the match for me tonight, guys. He was absolutely brilliant, dangerous every time he had the ball. Harvey Elliott, really, really good. Great to see Van Dijk back as well. Great to see Van Dijk-Kanate partnership back. Simicas, bit of iffy. He tried his hardest, I suppose. Did his best. Biasetic playing fullback. It's not his position, really, is it? Got a yellow. That probably calmed him down. He couldn't quite, he was lucky. I thought he was lucky. Stupid second challenge. Could have been worse. Could have been a bit of an inexperience there. But he got taken off because of the yellow, I would say. Midfield wasn't quite up to. Endo wasn't quite there either, was he? He just couldn't, But Luis Diaz for me and Harvey Elliott stood out today. I love Klopp's reaction when Salah scored. I thought my reaction when Salah scored was just, Mahala. The ref was awful and will probably be offered a job in the Premier League, says Sir Oswald. Maybe. Big up Dave. Panel Scouts is in. How are you, my bro? Hit the like. Hit the share. Let's go. As I say, just going to stay on for another few minutes. Instant match reaction. Liverpool comeback win Kings. Beaten LASK of Austria by 3 goals to 1. 1-0 down at half time. Didn't play well. A lot of subs came on. Diaz got taken down. Harsh, maybe, maybe not. Beautiful penalty from Darwin Núñez to equalise. Really good finish. He's a great penalty taker, by the way. Then got a bit of mojo back. Start playing. Start kicking the ball around. And what a goal. Elliott sets Gravenberch free. First time cross. Luis Diaz, bang, 2-1. Colombian Prince. We're all over them. We're starting to play. We're starting to get chances. Salah comes on. Little nutmeg, 3-1. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And we are off to a flyer, considering the other game in the group was 1-1. Union 1, Toulouse 1. So Liverpool on top with 3 points. Taylor is in. Is that Taylor Swift? Big up chat, says Taylor. Salah Swift, more like. Salah Swift running down the wing. Still got time with these kids and they looked okay. Would be better with more game time. Well, this is the Group B where they're going to get game time. They get game time in the League Cup as well, you would think. Doubtfully. I mean, Ben Doak and Biasetic will have a chance to start games in the Premier League. There's absolutely no doubt about it. Or even as a sub, an impact sub as well. No doubt about it. I'm not Taylor Swift, to be fair, says Taylor. Okay. Well, I say you'd wish you had our money, but I'd say you wish you had our money, big time. But as I say, guys, just instant match reaction. I'm happy with the especially second half display. Came into our own, start passing the ball. We are more positive. We are more aggressive. We wanted the ball. First half was 2 across the pitch, backwards to Keller. There was no forward play. There was no aggression. Okay, a bit of quality came off the bench as well. Did help. They tired out as well because they did a lot of running in the first half. We had 72% possession or something first half. So they were running around after the ball and that showed, especially in the last half hour. When Diaz went 2-1 up, the legs were gone for LASK, but just too good tonight. Right side of the defence leak should be addressed. This will come back to haunt us, says Ali. Maybe. But we are letting in early goals. I know Mark's saying, look, we do let in early goals. We've done it. We've monster mentality. We've come back about 4 or 5 times already. It won't happen all the time, especially when you're playing a really good team. You go 1-0 down, you're going to be in trouble, You get away with it with the not so good teams. Okay, we were away at Newcastle with 10 men and we went 1-0 down and went 2-1, but that's the exception to the rule, really, for me. 1-0 down against Wolves, change second half, 1-0 down against Bournemouth with 10 men. We were at home in that game. So, look, you'll take it all day long. It's about winning games. These things about winning the group and getting out of the group, that's what it's about. It's easy, or it's whatever way you can do it. If you can do it easy, if you can do it early, with 4 wins out of 4, probably be enough. 4, 12, 13 points, probably win the group. It would be enough. So we shall see. But 1 game down, 1 game win, baby. And the other game was a 1-1 draw, which was a good little bonus to throw in there as well, wasn't it? Is Darwin Núñez great at starting games? Then when he comes off the bench as an impact player, especially against the low block teams, says Taylor. Yeah, good point. I thought Darwin was okay tonight. He was a bit unlucky. Header maybe should have scored. Striker would score that. He's usually good with his head. He'd 1 or 2 other chances where he should have shot. Didn't shoot. Hesitated. There was a real low block tonight that was hard to get through them, especially in that first half. But it was a good penalty, to be fair, and that got us back into it. That was an important penalty. And he is a good penalty taker, but a lovely finish. So Look, I think he'll come good. I keep saying it. I mean, those 2 goals he got against Newcastle. When he doesn't have to think about it and they're like just first time finishes, I think he's wow. You know what I mean? It's when he has to think about it is the problem. I think for him. You know, it's a mental thing for him. I gotta go, Dave. I am popped up. I am pooped up. The Reds. You never walk. Henry, thank you very much. Hit the like, hit the share. Henry Ray Baker channel. Check it out on YouTube. As I say, guys, the LFC family continues. But Liverpool have beaten LASK of Austria by 3-1 in Group B. I will take it. A win is a win. The other game in the group, Union won and Toulouse won, which suits us nicely. Liverpool on top of 3, the other 2 teams with 2, and of course, LASK on bottom with 0. We've Toulouse up next at Anfield. So I always thought Toulouse would be sort of the second best team in this group. I could be wrong, but I would have thought Liverpool to win the group, Toulouse to be second, and maybe LASK and the Union bottom. But there's probably not much between any of them teams, and they'll murder each other. They'll be getting draws all over the place, which will help Liverpool, of course, you know. So we shall see. We didn't have to bring in the big boys to beat LASK. Well, we did. I mean, we Darwin and Diaz on the pitch, but we had to bring in McAllister, Sobosai and Salah just to finish them off, didn't we? The game changed when those big boys came on. So, yeah. But just the other thing is, the other talking point tonight is Gravenberch went off with a bit of an injury midway through the second half. Let's hope it wasn't too bad and he's okay for West Ham on Saturday. We didn't smash the likes, folks, says Ali. Smash the likes, baby. Hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub. Show us your love for the Reds. Beating LSK 3-1, instant match reaction. As I say, I'm over the moon. It's not going to be long, give it another 2 or 3 minutes. So hit the like, hit the share, get it up to 25 likes. We shall call it a night. And it's a good night's work for Liverpool. A really good night's solid work. Away from home, Europe, never easy. Good crowd, boisterous crowd. You go 1-0 down. Lesser Liverpool teams would have folded, but there's a mentality creeping back in. Not that I always want to see it creep in, because I don't always want to be 1-0 down early in games and have to come back. Because you need at least 2 goals to win the game then. You know, but we've done well. I mean, we did it against Bournemouth 3-1, 1-0 down. We did it against Wolves, 1-0 down, 3-1 win. We did it tonight, LASK, 1-0 down, 3-1 win. And we did it at Newcastle, famously, Darwin double, 1-0 down, 2-1 win. So, you know, we can do it, which is a really good sign. I think our fitness is one of the best in the Premier League, says Mark. Yeah. They tired in the second half. We had a lot of possession. And it was only a matter of time until they would be ground down. You know, like a pepper, a nice black pepper, or a nice ground down. Yeah, like pepper, yeah. But it did work second half. I'd say Klopp's happy with that. As I say, Gravenberch, let's hope it's not a bad injury. Could be just a niggle, could be precaution, a small little niggle in the hamstring or something like that. But I hope for one that he's okay, because he looked good. He looked good in his first, you know, he came on. I know he came on really late at the weekend, but his first start, I think he looked good. Big fella. Just has to take it easy, ease into it. But we shall see. As I say, huge game the weekend, guys. West Ham at Anfield. I think we'll continue on. It's just about continuing on. It's just weird looking at James Milner there playing for Brighton against AEK Athens. And Milner's jogging up the pitch. I'm looking at, what? Why is Milner wearing a blue and white jersey? Of course he plays for Brighton. But so I think we leave it there, guys. Liverpool beaten LASK, 3 points. Win is a win. Comeback win. Gravenberch, let's hope it's not too bad. Harvey Elliott was really good tonight. Luis Diaz was my man of the match. Goals from Darwin, Diaz and Mohala. It's a big win. It's 3 points. The other game was 1-1. So I will take it. Next in the league in Group B is Toulouse at Anfield. I don't think Gravenberch always likes to play it safe at times. 18-yard box, he has to take his chances, says Taylor. Guys, as I say, really good win. I'm going to leave there. I'm absolutely wrecked. I just said I'd do an instant. I might do a quick short as well. But there will be a live, probably Friday night for the West Ham game on Saturday, probably around 7, half 7. So keep your notifications on for that, for the West Ham build-up. But it's a big win for Liverpool. It's a good win. Didn't want to start off with that other than a win. They just, you know, I said 3-1, I think it was last night. We did win 3-1. The Oracle has spoken. So guys, hit the like, hit the share. You guys are absolute legends. The LFC family continues. Liverpool have come back yet again in Austria, beaten LASK with 3-1. Harvey Elliott was brilliant, but Luis Diaz stood out for me. He was absolutely brilliant tonight. Thanks everyone. Have a great day. Mark Forrest, you absolute legend. These are all legends. As I say, might do something Friday night for the West Ham game at Anfield on Sunday. Stay safe. Talk soon. This means more. It's finished. LASK 1, Liverpool 3.